Due to the nature of this program, listener aggression is advised.
Hey, I'm Carla. I'm Heidi. And we're the Butcher Babies.
This is Charlie Scene.
Yo, what's up? This is AJ from Fire from the Gods. This is Rich Ward, the Duke of Metal from Fozzy.
Saddam Leader from In Search of Sun.
This is Beefcake the Mighty from Guam.
And Postulus Maximus.
Ahoy, this is Chris from Maelstrom.
Yo, what's up? This is J-Dog from Hollywood Undead.
Hi, this is Ash Costello from New Year's Day.
This is Tommy Vex from the Bad Wolves.
This is Joe from Dead.
Brutality!
And I'll tell you now to stay fucking metal, yeah!
Fuck, man, I'm Benjamin from Junkyard Drive, and I have hangovers, so welcome to Honest Brutality.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Honest Brutality. This is the show that is all things rock, metal, and stuff that doesn't suck. I'm your host, Evil, and I am joined by my co-host.
This is Big Sloppy. Glad to be here. How y'all doing?
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Hey, man. We got a guest from Denmark today.
I know it. I love it.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot of world traveling lately.
Yeah. Last time around, we were in Switzerland and a band in Sweden as well. But today, we got Ben from the band Junkyard Drive. How you doing, Ben?
Hi, man. I'm fine, thank you.
Ben was just telling us, we were talking a little bit before we came on, that you guys just played a couple live shows over the weekend?
Yeah, we did. We still have some small gigs here in Denmark, but we're going on a big tour, so we're looking forward to that. But we still play here in Denmark to please our fans. So, of course.
Cool. Yeah, well, you guys played Sweden Rock this year too, right?
Yes, we did. That was big. That was huge, man. That was crazy. I think that's the biggest show we have ever done.
Oh, really?
So that was crazy. Okay. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's cool. I see that that's one of those festivals that's really growing. It's gotten to be one of the go-to events over in Europe now, it seems like.
Definitely. It's the biggest rock festival in, I would say, probably Scandinavia. Even bigger than Copenhagen in Denmark, so...
Has it really overgrown Copenhagen?
Yeah, I think so. It's pretty huge.
Have you been to Copenhagen, by the way? At all?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, now...
Not this year, but...
Well, you guys got your own thing going on. Fuck those guys. You got your own thing this year.
Yeah.
But Copenhagen, I've never been there, but I hear like the whole town transforms into and they really... embrace that festival. Is that true?
Yeah, definitely. And we love those kind of festivals because it's true, and they really honor the rock kind of music instead of trying to go pop. So so that's nice.
Yeah, it's something we can appreciate.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Need more of it. Well, let's talk about Junkyard Drive a little bit. You guys got a new album out called Black Coffee.
Yeah.
We've been listening to it a lot here in the States.
Yep. Oh, you have?
Yeah. And the one, I caught the first single, which was Sweet Little Dreamer.
Yeah.
And man, that is such a good tune.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that because I actually wrote that. So.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
It's good. It's got a modern feel, which, by the way, let's get to your sound a little bit. You guys, I've been listening to the whole album, and I hear elements of Led Zeppelin, Aerosmith, Guns N' Roses. I hear all of that in your music.
You totally nailed it there. So.
You're goddamn right I did. That's why I'm a host of a fucking show. Jesus Christ. Come on. But I was listening to the album, and I even noticed your guitars they look like something Slash would play.
Yeah, they do. I actually play on a Les Paul. So, and I actually own his custom amplifier. So I really love that guy. So
I'd have never guessed.
He was the one who made me start playing guitar.
Oh, good.
Good guy to look up to. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I've heard of him once or twice, I guess, but
see him.
Not that big, right?
Oh, that's right. We are going to see him this week at Aftershock.
With Miles
They're going to
Kennedy.
be. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they're kind of known a little bit, I guess.
I've heard of him.
Yeah. Not that huge, right?
Yeah, a little band called Slash. Anyway, there's another song that I wanted to bring up and talk to you about. It's called Through the Door. And the reason I bring that song up, I was actually listening to it again this morning. That's a song that sounds like it could have been a Led Zeppelin tune. And yet, as I'm listening to it, as it picks up a little bit, there's some element of guitar in there that sound like some Iron Maiden riffs from the Killers album. I thought it was a unique blend. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
That's nice. It caught me off guard. I thought that's a very unique mix.
Yeah.
Of that sound and that tone. And I love that song. That might be my favorite song on the album.
Oh, man. We actually, we never thought that Through the Door would be anything, but there's really a lot of people who have talked about that tune. So that's crazy. That's also one of them, the songs that me and Berg wrote, because on the first album we have a tune called Geordie. It's not one of our own, but we really wanted to take some element from that tune and make some of our own instead. So that's why we ended up making Through the Door.
Well, it's a great tune, man. I think there's a lot of maturity in that song. I'm not saying the other songs don't sound mature, but that song you can see the growth between your first album and your second album. It really shines in that song.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah. So you guys wrote that together. Did you guys write the lyrics for that too?
The most of the lyrics actually on the album, 95% of the album is written by Chris, our front singer. So yeah. So he do all the lyrics. We just do the riffs.
Okay.
I want to get back to your style and your sound a little bit. How did you guys develop that? Was that something that just sort of came out of, all of you getting together and playing and deciding that's what you wanted to do, or was that something you had set out to do?
I think we pretty much all had some kind of sound when we started to play together. We've been playing for 4 years now, so we kind of had our own style and our own sound, but eventually we grew together and we started to find our own sound on our EP called Junkyard Luxury. We almost sounded like AC/DC. So
that's not a bad sound.
No, it isn't. But we had a lot of songs who could have been written by AC/DC. So we slowly have been maturing and finding our own sound.
Well, I like the direction you guys are taking, and I gotta say something here. I've been reading some of the other the reviews of your albums, and people keep referring to you guys as sleaze rock, and
I was just gonna ask him about that.
Me personally, I don't get that. I think it's bullshit. I think you guys are just rock, man.
I think maybe
it's raw and guttural. It's just kick-ass rock, and leaves the sleaze thing out of it. I think that's bullshit.
Well, I think maybe it's their picture.
Oh,
yeah, it could be. Oh, that's why they do it. I have to be honest. We hate when they call us a sleaze rock band because we don't picture ourselves as a sleaze rock band.
You're not.
So no,
you seem like a classy guy.
Yeah. So that's actually pretty nice that you mentioned that. So.
Yeah, I was actually just getting ready to bring that up. I was like, where did this title come from, and how did you get it? Was that was that a publicist that needs to be fired, or?
I don't know. But we are Mark now. So.
Well, I've seen it in several articles, and I think what's happening is you have plagiarism. I think one guy read it, and so they assumed you
that's
guys.
What it's called.
Yeah, that's what it's called, and it couldn't be further from the truth.
Well, in that light, we don't like to pigeonhole music, but what would you call if you were to give yourself a genre? What would you call it?
I actually don't know. We call it plain old rock and roll.
There you go.
Pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Yeah, we don't make it fancy. We just play rock as everyone else do. So yeah.
Well, I like to me it's what I refer to, and this is my personal thing. I call it road rock, and it's the
yeah.
It's the music. If I'm going on a trip and I'm getting on the road, this is the kind of album I'm throwing on.
I call it ticket rock because I'm gonna go too fast. I'm gonna be hammered down, and that's what's gonna happen.
Oh my God! Well, you guys got another video out you put out here recently. I think it's way too long, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and that's got a slower feel to it as well. Although it's interesting to me in the video, it's a lot of you guys. Rocking your asses off, but it's the slower, more subdued song, which I thought was pretty interesting.
Yeah, we talked about that, but it was just we had a lot of material to put together a kind of road video and a montage, or what you call it.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to use all those, and I actually think it's kind of nice to do it in that with that song, because the song is so slow and intimate, so you actually pay attention to the picture as well. So that's kind of nice.
Right on. So with your new music, you guys have been getting, it's probably fun now actually to be playing all new music on stage. I'm sure you're playing one or two of the old ones still, but trying to get the new music out there. It's got to be fresh to be able to not have to play the same 6 or 8 songs every single night, where you guys get out and mix it up a little bit more with the new album.
Yeah, it's really nice to be able to play the new songs. We have been holding back until the album was released, so now we are really kicking off with the new songs.
Are you guys even playing any of the old stuff on the shows right now?
Yeah, we still do. We have a lot of almost new classics ones here in Denmark, so we can't get around Geordie. Everyone wants to hear Geordie, so
I get it.
There's always that one damn song.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a funny story because it's actually an English folk song, but here in Denmark we call it under another name. It's called Langebro. It's like Long Bridge, and it's translated by a Danish artist, Kim Larsen, and he actually recently passed away. So now it's really in the media. So so that's kind of nice.
Well, you got the new material, and the new album's kicking ass, by the way. But when you're on stage now, what's the one song you can't wait to play because you know the audience is just gonna fucking explode? What's the one that you look forward to playing?
That's a tough one.
I only ask tough questions, man. Just so you know, it's not going to get any easier here, pal.
No, because there's a lot of songs actually I like to play. I would definitely say I'm really fond of "Sweet Little Dreamer." That's a kick-ass song to start on. But also "Sucker for Your Love." I really love that song.
That's a good tune, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah,
it's got a very Whitesnake title.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, it is. Our front singer is he's a big fan of Whitesnake, so yeah.
Well, I mean, come on, David Coverdale, man.
Yeah. You can't say anything to that,
right? That kind of takes us down a road here. So here's a group of guys in Denmark playing rock music, and all of your influences so far that you've mentioned are basically classic rock acts from the United States. And what was it like growing up over there musically? Like, was that what you guys were able to get? Were you subjected to it? Was it playing on the radio? Did you have to search it out?
The thing in Denmark is that everything is very accessible. So I have heard all these songs all my childhood, and it's been a huge influence to me. So I'm not that old, so
I am.
Ditto.
I'm only 26, so I almost grew up with the internet, almost.
Damn right, you damn near did, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it was really accessible. So,
well, see, we're here in the U.S., and so we only know what we see on the internet, basically, because we've never been to Denmark. So, as a scene goes, as far as a musical scene in the Denmark area, are you guys like part of the actual culture there of what's really happening in Denmark, or are you guys kind of outside the box a little bit? Are you guys a little different than what the real music scene is there?
I would say if we lived in Sweden, we would be spot on. But right now in Denmark, it's still the more popish, what you call it, hip hop kind of things that's still growing here in Denmark. So I think it's like every other state.
Yeah, that Justin Bieber still fucking you up.
Yeah. He is. And actually, that's another funny story, because he actually when we were recording the first album, he was here playing in Denmark, and he ended up going to the studio where we were in to just record a single song, and he held us back for 8 hours before we could begin to start recording ours, because he had to record one single song. So we love that guy.
Yeah. I can just see it. Like, why don't you just go home and record that, you little asshole? Like,
you gotta come fuck our shit up over here too, you dick. The hell's that all about? Yeah, I'm always curious to know, because all we really see is the stateside, and that's all we really know as far as the music scenes. And it's interesting to us to see the different regions and what's really popping in those regions to see if it's similar to here or different. So we're always looking to see what's going on inside the whole world, not just our little world.
No.
So as far as you guys, I noticed you guys have a van. Do you guys own your van, your band's van?
Yeah, we own it. Yeah.
Okay. We asked us
mystery bus.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, I was just going to ask you. Do you guys have a name? Do you have a name for your van?
The Junkmobile. No, we haven't called it. That would actually be nice, because it's a piece of shit. So yeah, the Junkmobiles. Oh shit! I didn't say that.
I don't know that we've ever asked a band and they say it's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
It's always what a piece of shit. We had a guy, Chris, from a band called The Last Band, talking about what a piece of shit theirs was. They were afraid to take it anywhere because it would break down wherever they were at, and they'd be 2 weeks stuck.
They always added a day to their travel.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So do you enjoy being on the road? Is that something you find fun?
Yeah, it is. It's always fun to be with we're a small family, so it's we always enjoy being on the road together. So, and it's always fun to be playing. So
I kind of get that feeling through your videos. We talked about the Way Too Long video, and it's a montage, but it's of you guys being on the road. And I did notice one common theme: alcohol.
No.
That's one of the main reasons we reached out to you.
We
thought, drinking partners, perfect.
All right. So here's the big question: when you get to a new town, you go into the bar you're going to be playing that night. What is your drink of choice?
Oh, the drink of choice for the most of the band is that's a beer. Yeah,
beer.
Yeah, just beer.
You pussies.
I actually used to be a bartender, so I have a more sophisticated palate, but the rest of the band, it's beer.
Did you just, as a rock musician, consider yourself sophisticated? Did you just say that?
I would say.
Just his palate.
Just my palate.
You just said that you guys are getting ready to go back on the road. Are you going out with anybody? Are you guys headlining? What's going on there?
For now, we're just playing here in Denmark with 2 other bands, actually. 2 other Danish bands called Statement and Loser. And we actually played with them this weekend, and we're going to play with them again in the near future. So
okay. Well, you guys are on the Mighty Music label.
Yeah, exactly.
And we've actually interviewed a couple other bands from your label.
Great label. Love that label.
Yeah, Franklin Zoo and C, who unfortunately broke up here recently.
Yeah.
Do you know those guys?
Yeah, we do. We have been playing with them sometimes, and we
dudes.
actually know. Yeah, they're really nice, funny guys, and they're really cool.
Yeah, it saddened us over here to see them go, but we got you guys now, and you guys you're doing your thing. And I noticed that you guys have actually played in the U.S. before.
Yeah, we have.
You were in Florida and Texas, I think.
Yeah, it was. It was. It was Florida and Texas.
Okay, now that's. I'm sorry. Go
ahead. Yeah. It was a small tour just to see how it was to fly over to the other side of the globe. So yeah.
So what was your take on that tour? What was your take on America? What did you think?
I think it's a nice country, and I actually enjoyed it a lot. That was funny moments, and the places we were playing was they were totally random. Some of them we actually played on a drive-in pizza cocktail something in Tech.
Oh man.
Yeah. And I was like thinking, wait a minute, a drive-through cocktail bar? That's crazy. That's
only
crazy.
in Texas, bro. Only in Texas. Yeah, we've got drive-through strip clubs in this country. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're very nice.
It gets a little scary when you pull up to a drive-through and there's Braille on stuff, though. That's a little weird. That's a little odd.
So you guys played a few shows. So are you guys looking to come back anytime soon?
We hope so. We are really having something in the fire. So yeah, let's see. Let's see.
Yeah. Well, it's curious to me because we've talked to several bands that would like to get over here to the U.S., but there's a lot of hoops you got to jump through in order to play over here. And I know it cost you guys a lot of money to be able to even do that.
Yeah,
to get over here. And quite honestly, for a small tour, you got to go in knowing you're going to lose money in that tour, right?
Yeah, we did. But it was more of an experience. It wasn't for the money,
right?
Not that one. So
yeah, working vacation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, what on that tour? We had the drive-through pizza place. But was there a show that really stuck out to you? It's like, oh, we could do something here. I'll take that as a no. Okay, so
nah,
not really,
not really.
But you guys went on to Mexico as well, right?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
And how was? Because we've never talked to a band that's actually played in Mexico that I'm aware of.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
No. You're popping our cherry. We usually pop everybody else's cherry for the first time on a radio show in America. But you're the first guys we've talked to that actually played in Mexico. How was that? What was the crowds like down there?
It was really different from the States. I would say they had like this culture where when you look like a rock star, you are a rock star to them. So we trooped up in leather jackets, and they thought we looked like rock stars. So they went over to us to take picture with us, even before we got to the event. So that was kind of funny. I don't know if they really love their rock and roll and their metal and stuff like that. So they are, yeah.
Yeah, that culture is definitely known down there for having like some of the greatest audiences and crowds as far as rock and metal shows. Yeah, they're very active.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
And we saw that as well. It was unfortunately, I have to say, it was more busy on the events when it came to fans in Mexico than in the States.
Huh.
So yeah,
that's
but perhaps next time.
Well, I'm thinking Evil Eye should get us some leather jackets and head to Mexico.
Yeah. You have to. You would be treated like rock stars.
No, they'll think we're cartel. It won't work out. It never works out. Yeah.
Perhaps they thought that as well with us.
Oh man! Hey, tell me something, because I know you're influenced by Slash to a large degree.
Yeah.
Is that why you're wearing a hat?
No, actually not. I don't know why I wear a hat. That's.
I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to say it right now. Some girl said, "Hey, man, that looks good on you," and you said, "That's it. It's over."
That's it. I'm gonna go with that for the rest of my life. Yeah.
Are you guys married? Any of you guys?
No, not yet.
You guys are smart. That's how you rock, right there, buddy. That's how you rock. It's hard for the married guys to get out on the road.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's gonna take out the trash while you're gone?
But we are a bit of pussies. We all got girlfriends, so. So
nothing wrong with that.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
They ever go out on the road with you?
No, they haven't. Not yet.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah, we can party. They're going to hear this and say, who are these guys?
Yeah.
Hop a plane to California and kick some ass.
Wouldn't be the first time.
We get beat up all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you guys, you just dropped this new album. What? I guess it's been out about a month and a half, 2 months now?
Yeah. That's
okay.
right.
And I always have to ask this because by the time you drop an album, you guys probably recorded this back at the beginning of the year, maybe end of last year, finally get it all out and packaged up and put out. So have you guys already started writing songs for the next album?
Of course we have.
Yeah.
We are a business, so we are already been writing stuff down to release a third album. So, but I think we're gonna go slow next year. We're actually not gonna release an album next year. We're gonna do it in 2020, as everyone says. But we have a bit of a surprise in 2019.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, you told us it wouldn't be a surprise.
Well, look, if you want to break some news here on Honest Brutality, we're all about it.
Yeah, we're always down.
I don't know if I'm gonna be sued if I tell it, but
right.
Well, that's awesome, man. So you guys, because when you're a touring band, by the way, is this what your guys' full-time job, or do you guys have to keep other work?
No.
You wish, right?
Yeah, we wish to be a full paid band, but
it's hard.
We have it is. We have other jobs.
So you guys are already at this stage of the game. I don't know if a lot of people understand. You don't just up and go on tour. You got to plan way ahead. So I'm assuming you guys probably are throwing stuff together for next summer already. Would I be correct in saying so?
Yeah, we are. I think we're almost ready for the next summer. But
okay.
But let's see.
That rolls into my next question. The festivals, they start kicking off right around April, May, right in there, and they roll through the summer. Are you guys lining up any festivals next year that you're aware of?
The festivals right now we are not aware of. They're just I think they're actually just starting. They start to book next year in the start of next year. So we are not on the tour on the festivals right now.
Well, that leads me to my next question. You guys have played the small clubs. You played the drive-through pizza joints. You played you played Sweden Rock Festival. What is your favorite to play? Have you enjoyed the larger stage the most, or the more intimate, smaller stages more?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Goddamn right, it's a good question. I only ask good fucking questions. Come on, man.
I would say it's the That's tough because it's the more intimate is also really nice because you get closer to your fans, but I would say definitely the most overwhelming experience I have had was the Sweden Rock. So I really enjoy the big stages as well. Yeah, when you see our live, we are a band who has a lot of energy on the stage. So we actually enjoying to be on bigger stages because we can move around on the stage.
Yeah. It makes a lot of sense. We have some clubs here locally where the stage is about the size of a postage stamp.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, there's another band we deal with here locally. They're called Beyond Doubt Shadow. They're really good. But their singer, because most of the stages around here are so tiny, he's never even on stage. He just gets down, gets in the crowd.
He stays in the crowd.
Yeah.
Nice. That's nice.
It's awesome. Is there anything we haven't talked about we need to touch on?
I don't think so. You've been pretty much around all the stories about all life here in Denmark. So.
Yeah, well, being professional radio guys, we don't fuck around here. I'm kidding,
professional,
of course.
Something.
Well, Ben, we want to thank you for taking the time to come out and talk to us today. Junkyard Drive, getting on tour, got the new album out. Go check it out. Black Coffee is the name of the album. Great music. If you like just straight up rock, kick your ass music, go check it out.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Yeah, do that. We will enjoy that.
Hey, Ben, tell us where everybody can find your music and where they can find the band and contact you.
Yeah, you can find us on Facebook. Everyone is on Facebook today, right? So, but we are almost done with a website as well. So, yes. So otherwise, you can check us out on junkyarddrive.com in the future. But otherwise, it's Junkyard Drive on Facebook.
Perfect. Hey, Ben, thanks again so much for doing the show.
You're welcome, man. Thanks, man. That was a pleasure to doing that.
Well, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you know what? It always is. No matter who we have on, we usually have a good time. But I got to tell you, these European bands, man, they're killing it. Their attitudes are fantastic.
Yep.
The music is fantastic. Not that I don't enjoy our stateside bands.
Right.
But you got to just love the characters that we pull from over there.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, very much so. And I don't know how many bands. I think all of them. I've called somebody a pussy at some point.
Yeah,
and
it's
the fact
your thing now.
The fact that they roll with it and enjoy,
it probably means something different. That's what I keep trying to tell you.
Why is that guy calling me a jockstrap? I don't get
it. You're so stupid.
Anyway, to talk to these guys and see they all have a great sense of humor for the most part, and that they're trying to chase their passion just like they do here in the States and anywhere else in the world. To see that and you feel it and you get that through the conversations, it's really awesome, man. And hearing a band like Junkyard Drive, I really like them. I've liked them for a long time. We've actually played them on the show several times.
For over a year now.
Yeah. Last year and a half. Well, they dropped their album a year and a half ago, and we started right away with that. And the new one is no joke. It's really good.
It is.
If you're a fan of Guns N' Roses or Aerosmith or Led Zeppelin, any of those.
Some new rock and roll in your life that is straight up.
Yeah.
And, no holds barred. This is the stuff.
You know what? They remind me of another band we had on the show, Hammerjack.
Yeah.
They're very much so.
Yeah.
And if you enjoy that band, you'll really enjoy this band as well.
Yeah, I see that. Get over there and check them out.
Please do. In the meantime, give us a call, 530-962-0411. Tell us what you thought of this conversation. Fuck you if you didn't like it. Don't call me. No, you know what? Call me, motherfucker. 530-962-0411. I want to hear your ass. Let's go.
Say, if you like that, then there's something wrong with you. Check us out over at honestbrutality.com. All things Honest Brutality all the time. That's where you can get our swag and everything else. Find out what's going on with us. You can also check us out on all of the socials. We're on the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, and we're on Rock Rage Radio. 2 shows there. One on Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern, and on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. I got it right. Yeah, you're fired, rebel.
Oh boy.
No, I'm just kidding about the fire thing. Don't leave us.
Yeah, check us out over there. That's Center Stage, where we actually take some of these conversations and mix in the band's music, and it's 1 hour dedicated to those bands. do us a favor, wherever you listen to our podcast, if you can rate and review, please do, especially on Apple, what is it now? iTunes. It's not iTunes, it's Apple Podcast. Get the purple thing, whatever it is. Go over there, give us 5 stars, and tell us something. We don't care what it is. Tell us how you like to wash your car.
Nude, I hope.
Well, wait. Dudes, not so much.
We don't care. Put something in
there. Share, baby, share.
In the meantime, be good people, take care of one another, and most importantly,
stay metal!
Hey man, it's Benjamin from Junkyard Drive, and you're listening to Sucker for Your Love on Honest Brutality.
So if you can give us your most metal, stay metal, that'd be great.
Okay. Stay metal! No, I could do that better. Stay metal!